This video has no sponsorship. Here's an iPad. This one was announced this month, and this is my unboxing and first impressions. 2020 iPad Pro was pushed to Apple's website this month, quietly, no announcement or anything like that, and it's pretty cool. It's not a major upgrade, it's pretty minor, but it has some pretty significant changes that most people won't notice until the distant future when it actually matters more. I would recommend it, but at the same time, I wouldn't recommend it, and we'll get to why in just a second. The part of this iPad that's mentioned right off the bat is the camera. It brings a new wide lens at 12 megapixels and f1.8 aperture with no optical image stabilization. It has a 10 megapixel ultra wide lens at 125 degrees, which is a tiny bit wider than the iPhone 11 camera at 120. But what's very focused on is this new LiDAR scanner. Inside is the TOF lens, which we knew would come. It brings much faster and more accurate augmented reality. This is likely to tether nicely with Apple's future AR glasses. Something new in the iPad Pro that wasn't mentioned is the U1 chip. Speculation, it hasn't been mentioned because it's here to future-proof compatibility with Apple products that haven't come out yet, like AirTags. Next is the A12Z Bionic processor, which brings better performance, 8-core GPU up from 7 cores. It's faster than most PC laptops Apple's claiming. It can handle 4K video editing, 3D design, augmented reality. It's a powerhouse, but we didn't get the A13X processor, which is what was expected, and I'll get to that also in a second. All iPad Pro models now come with 6 GB of RAM from 4 GB on all 2018 models, except for the 2018 1 TB option. The 2020 iPad Pro now brings Wi-Fi 6 and 5 studio quality microphones for better sound recording. Do I recommend the iPad Pro for 2020? Yes and no. It's an extremely powerful machine. It can do almost everything a computer can do. And if you're somebody looking for an iPad as a replacement of a MacBook Air, or hell, even a MacBook Pro in some circumstances, it's a fantastic alternative if you're willing to, drop $800 plus on this bad boy. Now to the reason I wouldn't recommend the iPad Pro. It is expected this year, strangely, that Apple is going to release another iPad Pro, which will make some people a tiny bit angry. It's happened before in the past, just once, so it's not completely out of the question. Some analysts, very reliable, including Ming-Chi Kuo, is claiming the iPad Pro will get a refresh this November. It has 3 main features we know about that could really change whether or not you will buy the current 2020 iPad Pro. 1, mini LED, 2, 5G connectivity, and 3, the A14X processor. This would explain why Apple didn't go all out with the processor right now, is because they're actually working on the more powerful processor for the fall. So final verdict, if you can wait, if you're not in a rush, I would wait for the next iPad Pro. But if you're kind of in a rush and you need it for school, I would go for it. It's just a fantastic machine for students, especially with the Apple Pencil for taking notes, or the Magic Keyboard that's going to come out soon. That really puts it over the typical price of an iPad Pro. But it's great. It takes up less space on a desk than a computer. I would really recommend this to students. The new Magic Keyboard is an extra $299 or $349. That's expensive, but it's an awesome upgrade from the Smart Keyboard. It brings the same scissor switch keys on the new MacBook Air and 16-inch MacBook Pro. The new keyboard is backlit, which lets you work in the dark. It comes with a new trackpad. It's now completely adjustable, viewing angle-wise, and it floats magnetically, attaching to the back. And it can charge your iPad directly through USB-C, which leaves the USB-C port on the iPad free. All in all, the 2020 iPad Pro brings a new LiDAR scanner, wide and ultra-wide lens, the new A12Z Bionic processor, the U1 chip in the iPhone 11 models, 6 GB of RAM, a better quality microphone, and the new Magic Keyboard. It's not a huge upgrade, but it's nice. If you don't mind waiting, just hang in there for the next iPad Pro. But if you can't wait and if you don't want to, just go for it. It's a fantastic machine. Thank you everybody for watching to the current duration of this video so far. If you liked this video, make sure to like it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content with this bad boy. I got some video ideas I'm very excited about. So stay tuned and I will see you guys in the next video.